I got a new one. I wanted to do a review of these, and just when I was about to do a review, I lost it. I've been using these for around 6 months now, and they're pretty amazing. I'm going to do a second unboxing, very quick one, to show you guys what's inside, and just to make sure that you guys are buying the right one. I bought this directly from me in China, so that's a convenient thing I got. I can buy directly from the manufacturer. I do have a link below for GearBest, which is what I think is the best retailer for this overseas, unless Mi actually sells them themselves. But this is the Mi Pro HD. And it's really important to remember a name for that, because there's also the Pro and there's an HD. So you gotta buy one that says Pro HD and it looks like this, because this is the latest generation one. This is kind of like Gen 5 or whatever they want to call it now, but it's right now they're just calling it Pro HD. It's the one with the nicer drivers on it, and it's a bit more expensive. And the best way to tell that these are the new ones is by the kind of more sleeker design with the kind of the more darker gray finish on it. So that's what you gotta remember. But anyways, I got a link below if you guys want one. Nothing's more manly than a pink crafting knife for unboxing, so there we go. So when you buy them, you gotta make sure they're in a box. I mean, I've done a few unboxing videos and none of them are in this kind of white box. Here we go. Let's see. So this is what you normally see with Mi headphones. You have your nice plastic box, but these come in a premium white box with not much else inside. You got a manual, which is pretty much useless, and you got your you got a little bag here, just to show you that it's more premium than anything else. All right, let's see. Here on this box, you should see Headphones Pro HD. All right. Let's take a look. One thing careful to note is that it's actually manufactured by One More Design. I think this is the one last thing I want to show you on the box. Is it gonna focus? Yes. It's made by One More Design, which is the actual manufacturer. So Mi is the company that kind of funded everything and provided facilities for it, but it was actually designed by One More. So you're gonna see this company One More quite a few times as well. All right. Just to cover what's inside here, you have extra large, small, and large nibs. So let's assume that medium are on these headphones already. So why I like these is that they're just common, very, very, very cheap IEMs, but they do the job and they're really good. And they have a very, very unique driver configuration. So I'm going to show you guys this very quick. This is my post on headfi.com. And what's special about this pair of headphones is that they got a 2+1 driver assist configuration. What 2+1 means is that it's got two kind of speakers called two little drivers there called the dynamic driver, and one of them called the balanced armature drivers. The whole design of this is kind of meant to improve sound in all ranges. I mean, sometimes what you have is that you have drivers that do very well in the mids and some drivers that do well in the bass. And this has 3 of them. So it's meant to kind of deliver kind of a well-balanced sound throughout all ranges. Obviously, that's the technology behind it, and it's definitely what's inside. If you look at these images here, the promotional ones, you have the drivers, the setup here. This is usually quite expensive. It's only found on very expensive headphones, and it's very rare to see this kind of configuration in cheaper headphones. And this is why this is so special, because, well, it's cheap. It's only like 20 something US, which is remarkable. Usually you find these in $1,000 ranges. But obviously, it's not the top tier either. I've probably said this before, and you probably read this in forums, that you're going to get maybe like $40, $50 worth of headphones worth of sound. You're not going to exactly going to challenge Shure or other top tier companies in sound quality. I mean, that's just unreasonable if you really think about it. But anyways, This is great for everyday use, and it's great sound quality pretty much all around. Back to the unboxing. So I've shown you guys what's inside, and this nicely wrapped pair of headphones. The tag is one of the most important things. It has a QR code on it that kind of proves that's genuine. There's a lot of Mi fakes out there, mostly because it's China, and China for some reason likes producing fakes of everything, even $20 pairs of headphones. I want to take note that this is actually metal. It's a metal casing. It's not plastic painted metal. If you guys can hear that. This is definitely something you want to look for in a good pair of quality headphones, and it's much smoother than the old one. So if you guys see the old one, actually I have it right here. This is the older version, and this is the newer version. So the new one right here, it's got a smoother edge, and the old one is not as smooth. And these two headphones have significant different drivers, so that's why you want to make sure you're getting the right one. I've got unboxing videos and reviews for both of them. Actually, I don't have the review for the new one yet, but I will. That's one thing I'm working towards. But they sound different, so you must make sure that you're getting the right one. They look very, very similar, and the branding for this is terrible. One of them is called the Pro, and one of them is called the Pro HD. So you just got to make sure that tags are there when you buy it. I do have the links below, and I'm going to put links on all the videos, so just to cut the confusion down, because I've seen a lot of people ask me, oh, if this link is the new one or if this is the old one, whatever. I do want to take note that it's already March, and they're probably going to release one next November. That's usually when they release the next version of these. But anyways, also the remote control is a little bit different. It's just the new one has a smoother remote control case, and the old one has kind of plastic buttons. So that's kind of how you identify. This is the new one, smoother looking remote control, and the old one isn't. I do want to note that the microphone on these two are the same. They haven't changed anything. The only change is with the driver and the casing. The casing is also the same. There is a little hole on the back, so for people who are asking questions if these are open or closed, these are open. There's a little slit here. I've seen some mods on HeadFi where they actually just seal up this hole. I actually really want to try that. I'm not sure if I want to try them on this pair because it's new and I want to use them. But I probably will buy another one and try the mod because that sounds really cool. The community is great for this. So I have a thread posted up, and it's got a lot of kind of mods and reviews for it. So if you guys want to do a little bit more research, you can definitely do so and check out my thread on HeadFi. Otherwise, if you guys have any questions, just ask me below. I'll try to answer anything about this pair of headphones. And if you guys want to have the review, I will definitely do that very soon. Guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.